Hey, good people. Good evening. You would think that the way I just snapped my head around here, like I was deep in the woods or something. It sounded like something was it was coming my way, and what we was not finna have was something coming at me. So listen, hey, good people. Good evening. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on in the backyard under the deck and also in the one raised bed that I have. And I ordered some new seeds. Hey, Marlene. I ordered some new seeds and I'm going to put those in a pot tonight. And I don't think I've ever showed you guys my trellis. And I want to show you the trellis that we got from Tractor Supply. It was huge. We had to cut it in half. I really wanted to do that arch, but my deck would not let me be great, so we cut it and we put it in a little TP, so it's still real cute, real cute. So let me show you guys what's going on back here. Well, let me step back so you can see the trellis. Okay, so this is happening under the deck. Let me hold on. Let me go back. Hi, my name is Lolita Perry, but my friends call me Lola. Welcome to my world. I am a gardener and I primarily do my gardening through containers. Don't have a lot of space back here, so I learned through containers. Do have one raised bed and I'll show you that tonight. But I have a trellis and I want to grow my beans, my butternut squash, cantaloupe, and watermelon over it. And yes, I'm doing all of that in a container. Believe it or not. Watch now. Okay, so here's the trellis. Let me step out so you can see it. So here's the trellis. You see the little TP that it creates right there? I think it's so cute. You know I need a sign right there. I need to put a sign right there. I was going to put some flowers right there to draw the bees and the pollinators, but I think I need to put a sign right there, say Lola's Garden. I'm going to work on that. But here is the idea. So over here I have some sunflowers. They are growing in containers, and in the bottom of this first container I have some watermelons, and in the second container I have cantaloupe, and in the third container, which is really a laundry basket that I got from the dollar store, is some cucumbers. Now those aren't going to grow very far, but I do want to train them, each one of these containers, to go up over the trellis and see if we can't support them. The deck might be about 8 feet high. Yeah, but that's the plan, to train the watermelon, the cantaloupe, and the cucumbers to go over the trellis. In the back I have beans. Now guys, listen, I'm growing beans in every empty container that I have because we do eat string beans a lot and they're really good and easy to can. So I plan to do a whole lot of canning of string beans at the end of this grow season. So every empty container is getting some beans. They're easy to grow, don't take long to grow either. So in this container I have some pole beans. They are 3 different colors. They are not just green, they are white, they are burgundy, and I want to say one of those might be green. We're going to see what happens. That one is empty, and this is butternut squash. Again, I'm on the other side of the trellis, and I want the beans, the butternut squash, to grow up over the trellis. I'm going to train it to grow up and above. So that's the idea, and everything is going to stay in these containers. Now I just got some beans. I ordered these beans from this company called Seedville USA, and these are some beautiful beans. You see how big these beans are? I'm going to take these beans and I'm going to put them in this container here, and it says it takes them about 65 days to harvest. So it's going to get pretty hot. June, July, end of August, we should be able to pull some of these beans up off of there. So I'm going to grow it right in this container, 5-gallon bucket that I got from, this one probably came from Walmart because it's white. Lowe's is normally blue. Home Depot is normally orange. But I'm going to grow those beans right in that container. And I'm going to take those beans up over the trellis. They're going to hang all down. It's going to be so beautiful. Hey, Deandra. Hey, yes it is. Yes it is. Watch out now. I done gone from the farmer's market to the grocery store. I like how you think. You think big. You think large. My God. So this is where we're starting today, in the backyard. But apparently there's an assignment on my life to do bigger and greater. So we got the greens growing in the container, and we've got the green beans, the pole beans. We have the air conditioning that just went off. The butternut squash, all of that is going to grow up over top of the trellis and meet the rest of the vegetables. And again, this year I am doing corn in a raised bed. So the corn is already growing. Look at that, guys. Look, look, look. Bam! Southeast DC growing corn in the backyard. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So that's corn and that's squash. Oh, take a look at here. So here's one of the things that I'm going to be talking about in my upcoming gardening class. There's a thing called companion growing. Now, you want to grow certain plants together that help each other thrive. This is a catnip. I don't eat catnip, and apparently cats go crazy for it, but it deters the pests that like to eat my squash, and it deters the pests that likes to eat my corn. So I just grow that right along and in the middle, and it scoots off the bugs. I like it. I like it. Let's work. Don't have to lay down a lot of pesticide. You want to stay as organic as possible, stay as natural. They are forming. Catnip is back there. You see it? Catnip deterring off the pests. So this is the beginning stage. I just wanted to share with you all where we are and what I'm doing in the status. This is just the beginning. In another month, this is going to be so much bigger, so much larger. We'll be able to harvest. I won't say soon. These things take time. Remember, in the garden bed, I do the Three Sisters method. I grow the corn and the string beans. They are companions. They work well together. They feed off of each other. They don't compete. They don't fight. They actually give nutrients to one another, which is a positive, which is why I always try and grow them together. So that's the status. One more time. This is my bed. It's got the corn in it. It's got the squash, and it has all of the string beans. Raised bed. And then finally I am going to plant. I have the beans, pole beans in this container. I'm getting ready to plant some more pole beans in the middle container, and this is butternut squash. All of these containers are going to grow up over the trellis, up over the trellis. I'm going to train them to grow up over the trellis. They're going to meet with the watermelon, the cantaloupe, and the cucumbers on the other side. That's the plan. So this is the beginning of container gardening. This has been happening for about a month. These beans have only been in here for 2 weeks, actually. Look how tall they are. They've only been in here for 2 weeks. Now, the middle ground that's on the other side of this trellis, y'all see this hay right here? So this is what's going to happen. This area right here, I'm going to cover it with newspaper. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of this straw / hay on the top of it, along with some compost, and then we're going to put some taters in there. Did you hear what I said? We're going to put some taters. We're going to grow some taters down yonder in the straw. So while everything is growing up in the middle, we're trying to use every bit of space that we have in this area, while the watermelon and the cantaloupe are growing up over the trellis. I'm going to grow some taters right down there, right down in the bottom. Yes, so yes, y'all grow up over, going over top, and we're going to grow some taters right on down there. Sunflowers are going to bring more pollinators. Cucumbers are popping in the back. Y'all see them yellow flowers? Listen, where there's y'all see that Dollar Tree basket, laundry basket? I said Dollar Tree laundry basket. That's a Dollar Tree laundry basket, and I am growing cucumbers in there. What do you do with the cucumbers? We're going to make us some pickles. We're going to make us some good old relish. And old school, we're just going to put it on some salad. So that's the update of what's happening in my garden. Hey, keep following. Stay in touch. I have some other things that's coming. I didn't even show you guys what's happening on the deck. I didn't show you guys what's happening on the front porch. It's a lot of things happening in the container. Where there's a space, I'm going to grow it. My neighbor's going to make me get a fence. But I refuse to put $5,000 into a fence when that could be part of the deposit to the house and the land that we're going to get in the future. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. We can't put $5,000 into no fence, and I don't want to do the manual work. Things are happy. Y'all just look at the garden from afar and support your girl, is what I'm saying to my neighbors. So Marlene, you said you need help with wild cucumber plants. It won't go on your trellis. Okay. Yeah, they get a little stubborn sometimes. I'm going to give you a trick what could help them. So Marlene is talking about cucumbers have this natural latching that they're supposed to do. They hook around the trellis and they keep going up tall. Let me see, I got a lot of flowers back here. Let me see, I got some baby cukes on here. You really can't see them because they're so small. That's a baby cuke. He's gonna grow. But that's what's supposed to happen naturally. They hook on like that and they grow up your trellis. That's what they're supposed to do. That's the idea that I'm training them to do over here. So Marlene, you're saying that your cucumbers will not latch on and grow up, which means they're laying on the ground, they're not supported, which isn't really what you want to do, because when they crawl across the ground, they get disease and things like that. Bugs will eat them. You want them to grow up and have air and oxygen on the trellis. So what you could do is get you some of these twisty ties, like even a sandwich bag. Take the sandwich bag and tie it down. Just make sure it's not like, you know, choking it to the point where it can't move. You want it to be able to have a little bit of movement, like my sunflower here is doing. So Marlene, see if that won't help you with them. So also, a lot of times, because I'm growing in a cramped space, if y'all see my toes right now accidentally, please don't judge me. If my toes accidentally make the film, please don't judge me, okay? So I have a small space. The cucumbers are growing in this small space, so I'm trying to get one to grow to the right. I'm trying to get one to grow to the middle and one to grow to the left. So I have to keep teaching him to go over here, stay on this side. So when these begin to spring out right here, this vine begins to spring out, I'm actually going to force him. I'm going to pull it out. Okay, I got this one hand, and I'm going to actually force it to grab a hold to it. He's not going to like it, but I need him to stay on this side because he's going to crowd out the other ones to the left. So sometimes you got to force them to go in the direction that you want them to do so they don't crowd out the other vegetables. So I'm not sure how wild your cucumbers are, but let's see if we can't get them disciplined real quick by forcing them to go where you want them to go. And if that doesn't work, then get you one of those twisty ties like the sandwich bag and just start tying them down onto your trellis until they get trained to go where you want them to go. That's a really good question, Marlene. And for anything that needs support, like cucumbers, anything that's weighty, you're going to want to give it some support. So yeah, try that out, Marlene, and let me know how that works for you. And if that doesn't work, we'll see what else we can't do, like maybe put it in a tomato cage to give it some support. It can hang over on the sides. That might work for it as well. But let me know, send me a message, and we'll stay up to date on it. But guys, that's what's happening in the backyard. I got the TP going. Watermelon, cantaloupe, cucumbers are on this side, and then on the other side, growing up over the trellis, we are going to have some beans, more beans, and butternut squash, all in containers. This is how we're doing it in Southeast DC. I want you to know you can do it too. Even if you grow something as simple as herbs, you can grow herbs in a container. Can I show you how you grow herbs in a container? Let me show you. So I got this container from the Dollar Tree. Y'all see this container? Dollar Tree. These are stackables. I got some lemongrass. That's some sage. And that's some buck wild parsley. Something as simple as a container. It can be done. Dollar store has soil. Right now, Lowe's and Home Depot are having a sale on their herbs for $1. You can get it for $1. Put them right in a container. Set them on a porch. Set them in a driveway. Set them on a sidewalk, and just grow you some fresh herbs. Something as simple as that. Herbs don't need a lot of attention. They need water. They need sunlight. Sometimes they don't need a whole lot of sunlight. Some herbs will grow in a nice shaded area with no problem. They'll grow on the windowsill. Get you some herbs. Grow something green. Try it. Even if you say you have a black thumb, I believe you can do it. Keep talking to your girl. Keep following your girl. You just got to be consistent with watering. Okay? You got to prune them, because the more you prune them, the more they give back. It's something about when you prune them, they go, oh my gosh, I need to give them more. She just cut me back. I need to give her something else. She needs some more of me. If you cut them back too much, then they go, oh, she's unhappy with me. And they shrivel up and die. So it's a good balance. But we'll figure that out together. Never cut back 1/3 of a stem. Okay? Never cut back more than 1/3 of your plant when you're pruning it. If you do that, you're in a safe zone. Put it in your food. Put it in your smoothies. Put it in your stir fry. Put them in your tea. If you all saw this morning, I made a tummy tea. My stomach was toe up from the floor up. I don't know what happened. Probably because I didn't have no meat last night, if y'all saw that post too. Probably because I didn't have no meat, but my stomach was a little upset this morning. I went out and I just picked some herbs from the garden and, guys, made some tea. Something real simple, something easy. Get you some mint. It smells good, it feels good, it combats mosquitoes and things like that. Try that, and I want you to just try and stay in touch. If you have any questions, that's what I'm here for. Let me know. Lola is there to help. It's what I love to do, and I would love to see you grow something green in your garden. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget, I posted the flavor of the month is up. It's a new flavor, peach. Peach jam is on the website, so go over to the website, get your peach jam before it sells out. It's been up since yesterday for those who are subscribers and those who are previous customers, so they've already been shopping. I've only made a few, so well, a limited supply, so make sure you go get it before everybody else snatches it up. Thank you guys for checking in. I'll talk to you later. Bye.